DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, you see I'm looking disgusting, guys. I just got off the lawn, literally. I brought a beer down here because I'm thirsty and I deserve a reward beer after suffering behind the lawnmower and breathing gas fumes and all that fun stuff that we do when we cut grass and maintain the lawn. I always say the house, children, and cars are the gifts that keep on taking. Anyways, what reward beer are we going to have today? We're going to have one from Jack's Abby Brewing Company out of Framingham, Massachusetts, US of A. Yay, yay! And like all the other Jack's Abby beers I've had, this came from our good buddy Average Joe. You the man, baby. You know what? If you want, check out on the Albino Rhinos channel. Average Joe does reviews there, and he does awesome ones. I'll put a little link down in the notes section here. Okay, what Jack's Abby beer we're going to have today that Joe sent us? We're going to have Smoke and Dagger. Now, Smoke and Dagger, they're calling a Schwartzbier, or a dark lager, or a black lager, whatever you want to call it. But in the description, if you read it, they're saying it's a cross between a Schwarzbier and an American Porter. So that sounds freaking awesome to me. This bad boy's clocking in on 5.8% ABV and 25 IBUs. Now this is a year-round serving, and they say they're using a small amount of Beechwood smoked malt to give it that extra kick. So let's get the top popped on the Smoke and Dagger, get in the glass, and tell you what's up. Ooh, nice hiss off the top. Lovely Jack's Abby crown. I'm quickly getting a collection of those now. Lots of smoke coming off the top of that bottle. Like all Jack's Abby beers, this is a lager. They are lager specialists. Don't be afraid of the lagers. They can be good. Okay, here's our bottle. And now we have our glass. We've got a super tight head, a little tiny soap sudsy at the top, about a finger and a half. If I look at it, it's a perfect sort of brownish amber color. Lots of red tones coming through this. Pretty clear, a little bit hazy. But man, look at that beer, guys. That's a gorgeous beer. You can tell these guys are well studied in the German style of lagers because their beers have that precise look, like I mentioned sometimes the German lagers have. Not all American lagers have this look. And I think, man, these guys are doing some good stuff. When I swirl it, man, instant glass lacing. Maybe actually even a little alcohol legs, which is surprising at a 5.8%er. But you know what? The proof is in the aroma and the taste. Let's see what it smells like. Dive in. Oh yeah, nice. Right up front, you're getting that Beechwood smoke malt. It's kind of like bacony, sort of. That's what Beechwood throws. Not campfire, maybe like oak would throw. A bit of chocolate, coffee. Nice caramel in there. But that smokiness, man, is like kind of like weaving itself in between all the other aromas, man. Really balanced. No hops to speak of because the smoke and everything and the dark malts and stuff they have in this, the coffee and chocolate's taking all that over, but that don't matter. I'm thirsty and I'm ready to dive in. Cheers. Man, that's nice. Man, that's a nice Schwarzbier. It's not super smoky. It's not a real intense Schwarzbier smoke beer. They say it has a touch of Beechwood in there, and they're achieving that. Right up at the front, first thing I get is caramel, then coffee, toffee. After that, a bit of chocolate, and the aftertaste is sort of a dark chocolate and that like bacony smoke. Damn. This is a tasty-ass Schwarzbier. This is one of the best American examples I've had of it, especially at this ABV. Generally, the only ones that I like that are of the lower ABVs, you know, 6 point and below, are the German versions because they get the smoked malts in there, right? And they have a really good proportion of this. I can see how they're saying this is sort of a balance between an American porter and a Schwarzbier, you know, sort of because a Schwarzbier is a little thinner and more watery in this. This has a nice medium mouthfeel and it's bringing the big flavor from front to back. Man, this is a tasty beer. I can see me down on this pretty damn fast. So, you hear me geeking out on it. You hear I'm liking it. You know I'm liking some smoke beer. Anywho, rate beer, they give this a 95. Beer Advocate gives it 88. I'm going to give this beer an A. I'm going to go with a 95 myself. This is a really tasty Schwarzbier. This is one of the best American examples I've had of a smoke beer or Schwarzbier, and they've done a really excellent job in this beer. These guys are really great at lagers. They're currently, it's the best lagers I've had from an American brewer. That's hands down Jack's Abby. They know their shit. So, thanks again, Joe, for sending this, man. I know you're not a smoke beer guy, and I really appreciate the fact that you went and got this one for me because I know smoky beers ain't your thing, but that's what keeps this world going around, and it keeps thinking globally and drinking locally and supporting the craft beer movement because we got all this variety coming, and that's the spice of life, isn't it? Hell yes, shake your head yes. If you're not shaking your head yes, well, go drink some macro beer or something. There's plenty of that around for you. And that'll leave more beer like this for me. And others too, right? Yeah. So, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching. I appreciate you. Much, much, much. You know that. And remember to hit that like button, rate, comment, subscribe. You know all that shit. If you're not subbed up, come on. Hook it up, baby. I got more videos coming. I got plenty of more material. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching, like I said. And I got nothing but a bunch of love for you and a big ass peace out.